Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. In today's video, we will be doing a basic pedicure for this client. She has been out for 8 weeks. I wish I had recorded her nails, but her appointments could be a little hectic. She's usually on either work meetings or calls. So I went ahead and did her pedicure first. I said, you know what, let me record it. So here we are. For this client, I have to do a little bit more depending on how long our appointments are stretched out. I try to encourage my clients to come back every 4 weeks, but for this client in particular, she had a lot going on, so she went 2 months. She does have a little callus buildup on the side of her feet, so you'll see me go ahead and take care of that. I will be using callus remover in this video, just the purpose of helping me soften that callus up and make sure it's not really painful for her. She said it doesn't really bother her, so yeah. And then she'll get a little buildup on her big toe from time to time. She is a picker, so she will pick her big toe, the skin off her big toes. I usually tell my clients just go ahead and exfoliate, and that will help with the buildup. Here I am using my medium barrel bit to exfoliate and push her cuticles back, and I will be using this in a both reverse and forward motion. And then I will be going in with my small flame bit. I seen that she had a little bit more built up on her big toes, so I'm going in with the flame bit ever so lightly. I think I'm using it at 2 RPM at a time, and I wish you guys could see like an overhead shot. I'm gonna see if I could find me a tripod so I could hover the camera over their feet whenever I'm doing their pedicures, so you guys could see everything once we get to the cuticle prep and all of that. So here I am using it in a reverse motion to exfoliate a little bit more and take up the dead skin from the opposite side. And then you'll see me go in with my flame bit to push back and take up that dead skin as well. Once her feet goes in the water with the cuticle softener, this will help me out a lot once she comes back out. I could just use like my orange stick or my cuticle pusher or picker to take up the dead skin that is nice and softened, and we are good to go. So I'll let you guys watch this portion, and then I'll be back once we get to the callus application. Oh, and I wanted to mention, for her big toes, we usually just go in with a rubber base and then her polish. Now, I don't always take off the rubber base off their toes. I will leave some of it on. Once it's not ragged or rigid, your polish application will still be good. So she had a little bit more on her big toe, so I will be going in with my 240 sanding band to take up a little bit more of the rubber base off her toes. So yeah, enjoy, and I'll be Alright guys, so she soaked while I was doing her right feet. So once I take their feet, I like to just apply a little bit of pressure on their feet to allow circulation and the muscle and so on to kind of relax. That way they're relaxed while their feet is on top of the pedicure rest. Here I'm going in with my spa, Smart Spa callus remover. I was sent these Smart Spa Pedi. They are like portioned out a while back. I am trying to find the company and I can't find them. I'm finding company that sells them on their website, but I can't find the company directly. But I want to say I have their information in the salon suite somewhere. I just need to find it. So yeah, here I am just going in with my cuticle pusher to take up that dead skin from around the toes, the cuticles, and just exfoliating basically, because everything we did the prep already using our cuticle bits. So now it's just for us to take up that dead skin, and that's what I'm doing. The big toe had a little bit more because she had a little build up there, so you can see me kind of scraping it off, but it's coming right off. And we'll be nipping any little dead skin that I see. Of course, the skin underneath that toe, cutting our toenails down just a little bit more. I do like to cut my clients' toenails down all the way. For the ones that like to wear their toenails a little bit longer, I don't usually cut them all the way down like this. This client likes her toenails to be cut down all the way, and I do as well, because if they're too long, guys, I promise you, she will come back with nothing on. She will pick, and rip the toenails off. So I make sure hers are nice and short. And yeah, here I am just using the tip of my cuticle pusher just to go up in that sidewalls. And I am just going in a circular motion. I'm going from sidewall up to the cuticles, back to the sidewall, underneath the toenail. And you want to make sure you're taking up all that built up from underneath the toenails. It will help with discoloration of your client's toes. It could cause discomfort, and it leads to ingrown hangnails. So you want to make sure whenever you're doing your clients' pedicures or even polish change, once you cut their toenails down, just spray some alcohol and clean up whatever dead skin or buildup that's underneath the nail plate. That will help with pressure on their toenails, and they'll feel so much better. I know for me, whenever I do my toes myself, I do the same thing and I could feel the difference. So I could only imagine what it does for them getting their pedicure done thoroughly. And I'm pretty thorough when it comes on to my pedicures. So yeah, here I'm just going in with my nipper to take up any dead skin that's in between that big toe. So I'm just using a nipper to take that up, and then I will be going in with my buffer to buff her toes, make sure she doesn't have any ridges and everything is nice and smooth for application. But just look how me speeding up this video just a tad bit is lying on me. I am not this rough, guys. I am not this rough. I say, what a wicked camera. But no, I am not that rough. But anyways, I will be wiping some of the callus off of her feet. She's been soaking for roughly 3 to 4 minutes, maybe, probably less. So I just turned the camera so you guys could see a better view. I did ask her if she has any discomfort with this callus buildup, and she said no. Sometimes with callus buildup like this, or even plantar's wart, they could be so painful. There could be like pins and needles, sometimes even like nerve pain, shooting nerve pain. So I try to exfoliate as much as I can without really applying too much pressure, where it causes them discomfort. So here I am just using my 240 sanding band on my pedicure disc to exfoliate her feet. I will be going down the heel of her feet and then make my way back up to the sole of her feet. I'll also be going on the side of her big toe and her little toe, and then I'll turn my RPM down to about 5 to 6 RPM when I'm working on the toes. Right now my RPM is at 30, the highest, on this e-file that I'm using here. And I like to rub my hand on the bottom of their feet just to feel where I could feel roughness or any built up callus. I don't want to overfile their feet, so I do that to help guide me. Yep, and I'm going in light tapping motions, and I'm making sure I'm not staying in one area for too long. We don't want to create friction or heat spikes. So yeah, I'll let you guys watch this portion, and I'll be right back once we get to exfoliating using our sugar scrub. Alright guys, here I'm gonna start getting ready to exfoliate her feet. The last step before I go ahead and let her put her feet back in the water, rinse her feet off, and then go ahead with her application. So I'm just making sure her in between her toes is nicely exfoliated, her top of her feet, the heel of her feet, and I am giving a little bit light massage in between and making sure all that dead skin that I used my sanding band to take up and my cuticle bits is nicely exfoliated. And once we put our feet in the water, there should be no dead skin on her toes or on her feet. And I like using the scrub because it is both an exfoliant and it has odd oil in there. Even though I don't use it warm, by me warming it up in my hand and rubbing it on our feet, we will get some kind of warm sensation. So yeah, here I am just going ahead and releasing the water out of the pedicure bowl, and I will be rinsing her feet off with clean water. I like to go in with a brush as well, just to help exfoliate and brush that dead skin off. And then we'll go straight in, spray her feet down with some alcohol to close up her pores and so on. I like to dry using a paper towel instead of a towel. I don't want the lint or anything. You can see I use 3 towels and all of them have dust and debris on them. I usually just fold them and use clean ones in replace of the ones that I was using before. Here I'm going in with my Beetles base gel, foundation base gel, and I will be using their towel as well. I use both my D&D Mastermind and Aqua Pink for this French, and then I went in with Snowflake to create our French tip. So here's where I leave you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the description bar. And if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave me a like, share with someone that you know is doing pedicures on their own, or a beginner, or if you find it helpful for even yourself, let me know in the comment section. I'll be open to giving you some pointers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.